Hello, everybody. My name is Smug.
Oh, that me. Hi. Frost's not here this week, so you get the substitute teacher. You can call me Hapless.
Welcome to the show, Hapless. So yeah, me and Hapless have been buddies for a good while, and
6 years now.
um,
Yeah. Got into the hobby because of Smug. Um, Never forgave him.
you're welcome. And so something about Hapless is he plays Gene Stealer Cult
And
and
guard.
and guard and
The
guard.
Baneblade was the second model I ever bought.
that
So
is that is true.
mark
Um.
your tongue.
You know what? Write in the comments below what your favorite kill team is. And I know that we
And
missed some.
why?
And
And why?
why?
No, actually, no, seriously though. I know it's like, oh, engagement, haha. I don't know jack shit about the armies I don't play. I want to know more about the armies that other people are playing and why they enjoy playing those armies. Because I know I like my shit,
Well,
but
Hapless
give me,
doesn't
give
see a
me,
dollar from ad revenue. Neither do I, but.
yeah, seriously, give us a reason. Give us a reason why you like your kill team because I'm genuinely interested to see it.
So, I was thinking about a box that I gave the other half to Hapless, and I was like, I bought the Jaeger box that had the other half of GSC, so I started thinking about Kill Team, started thinking about how much they've added to the game, and then I thought to myself, has Kill Team added more units to armies this edition than codexes? And then I started looking into it, and then I realized that's actually not a terrible, like, even going back to the start of Kill Team, if they weren't introducing new units, they were remaking units and just making them better for the game.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's a really handy tool to have from a like Games Workshop balancing perspective, because it's a completely different game. And it's really nice that you have this drip of units slowly being added to 40K as well. That's completely divorced from Codex. It's random essentially.
Yeah,
So you kind of have two things to look forward to.
you
Um,
almost feel like a Marine player getting updates every
yeah,
once in a while.
it's like you'll wake up one day and you'll randomly have there'll be a new unit and you'll be like, oh, that's awesome. And
Oh,
then
cool. I have infiltrators now.
yeah, no. So we'll talk about that a little later. I went through and or do you want to talk about it now?
Go for it.
Okay, yeah, I went through and they love to do because I'm guard player as well as GSC. Guard actually has 6 kill teams.
Yeah.
Um, it has 6. It has the Kazakin, it has the Ratlings, the Aquilons. The people forget the Krieg was actually initially a kill team as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have the GSC Brood Brothers, which is Acadian kit, and then
Mm-hmm.
it has the Blooded, which is guards
Trader
with
guard?
spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Trader Guard, which is literally it's a 70-point guardsman unit that can be added to CSM.
Okay.
Brood Brothers don't get a unit. GSC stays losing. Um, so Guard loves this shit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
don't know. Um, Guard loves this shit. And I went through, so I looked at all of the kill teams that I just off the top of my head was familiar with. They're all infiltrators.
Yeah. It's a
They're all
pretty common theme.
infiltrators. This is GW's way of going, we have this new mechanic called infiltrate. We need to make it so oh wait, fuck, we forgot about it in the original codex. Oh, kill team,
Yeah.
infiltrate, go.
Yeah.
The scouts, the novitiates, the raveners, raveners infiltrate, right?
They do not.
They don't. Never mind, not raveners. The
But they're
Jaegers.
the exception to the rule because they're a remake of an old unit.
Yeah, yeah, and they got the character keyword too,
You can build them either way now, which is crazy.
which is really good for the burrowers.
Yeah.
Uh, but the goremongers, like
Yep.
ratlings. I think I said ratlings.
Ratlings. Yep.
It's like, oh, we need an infiltrating unit that costs anywhere from 80 to 110 points.
Yep.
It's kind of copy paste.
A little
Um,
bit,
yeah, it's kind of copy paste.
but like the thing is that nobody's complaining.
I am. Are you kidding me?
Well, sorry, GSC.
You gave me the Brood Brothers kill team, and I was like, oh, this is cool. Um, Brood Brothers kill team. Like I said, it's literally Cadian sculpts with 2 extra characters. It's good for kit bashing. If you want to kit bash GSC listeners, the one of you that's listening, statistically, um, you can go and you can take the GSC Brood Brothers kill team and kit bash 4 different characters from it. You can get an Icon Ward, you can get a Biophagus, you can get a Primus, and then you can get a Saboteur out of this kit, and then they'll just look like special boy Cadians. It's up to you to paint them up and add bits, but like that's the only thing it's good for. We don't get a kill team unit because we already have enough infiltrate,
Yeah, your army
and they
is
didn't
kind
know,
of based around kill team.
and then they didn't know what to give us, so they just
Yeah.
forgot about us. So yes, I am actually complaining. Um,
But for the rest of us,
for the rest,
um,
kill team is yeah. It's I like that it's an extra aspect of let's get an extra little unit in and pad the numbers, so to speak.
yes, and this is something that I want to talk about, which is going to be the clickbait title, which is Codex releases versus Kill Team releases. Which would you prefer? And quite honestly, I went through and checked and looked at like releases that have come out recently for 10th edition specifically. And this is a little biased towards Kill Team because I went back to as far as I could. Link in the description below for this wiki link that I found for the first Kill Team according to this website is Krieg versus Commando Orcs, which are both peak.
Krieg was I can't speak to Commando Orcs. I know they got the Grotmus detachment that's our guard orcs, but
Mm-hmm.
Krieg for a while was um the go-to infantry.
Mm-hmm.
Uh Original box you could build because for some reason on the data sheet you could swap a Vox caster for a plasma gun
Mm-hmm.
instead of just having a Vox. So you could have the build was you would do you had triple special weapons, which anybody not familiar with guard usually you're capped at 2. So you could have plasma grenade melta uh with, and they were also the only ones with a medic that brought D3 guys back.
Yeah, it used to be
So for a
unique.
while Krieg was the like infantry to take.
Mm-hmm.
Now they've standardized it all. Everybody has a medic and everybody can take 2.
Yep.
And Voxcasters are free. They standardized it a little more. But for a while, and by a while I mean like 2 months ago, Krieg was that like go-to triple special weapons
Mm-hmm.
like or also but this is before they released they standardized the command squads as well. You could take a I think it was like an arc commissar or something like that. They gave them 5 up feel no pain.
Mm-hmm. So you
So they were
just
just
spam that
so
string
much more
plus.
durable
Yeah.
than the rest of guard, and that was because they were a kill team unit.
Mm-hmm.
My personal GSC uh army is built off Krieg bodies because I bought it off Facebook Marketplace from a guy who was going out to an oil rig, and he said he doesn't have time for his second full-time job, which fair.
Yeah.
Um, and they just come with so much customization, so many bits. Like kill team content boxes are so much more than any 40k box,
I
just
I
as a baseline.
love I love to magnetize my bits, my bobs, and my guys. And Kill Team, it is so fun. So obviously I have the Jaegers, I have the Novitiates. I don't have the Raveners yet. They're in the mail maybe. But I love magnetizing everything because there's so many warrior options. If you want them to be melee, you can typically kit them out to be melee. If you want them to be shooty, you can typically kit them out to be shooty. If you want something in between, guess what? You can probably make that happen. There's it's just enforcing the point you were saying. Kill Team fills a niche that can't be done when all you're doing is giving a codex a character, which is
Yeah, that's the side thing about Kill Team that I don't like is yeah, it fills a niche. And so Games Workshop sees that box is checked.
yep.
I wish the Codex came out with a character and a new unit every time,
Ev-
especially for newer armies like Votan, like GSC, like would
Emperor's
Drakari
Children
count?
now.
I know Drakari's not new, but also I know they have a really small model range.
I'm gonna say after they deleted 5 units and didn't replace them, I'm gonna say that they qualify as new.
Yeah, yeah. So especially for smaller armies, things that aren't legacy armies like Marines, like Guard, like CSM. Um, they they really need that constant like drip feed.
Hmm.
And I think the fact that Kill Team exists means that Games Workshop's not worried about adding new units, which is kind of sad because one thing Kill Team doesn't cover is things like mounted or vehicles or
Yeah,
walkers or any of those like even like really heavy infantry. It's
they
not covered.
Terminators kind of breaks Kill Team in
Yeah,
terms of like
it's like there's no Custodes Kill Team because the one custodian would
is the
not
Kill Team.
even be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like maybe a Sister of Silence shows up, but like
Yeah.
we'll get Frost in the comments below.
Yeah, we'll get an essay later.
um, but
But yeah, so it is a really cool thing, and I'm glad that it exists. But I do feel like it kind of is a crutch a little bit because also I believe it's a completely different design team.
it is. It is in a completely
Uh,
different design team that is told that they just have to fit within the realm of 40k. Like their
yeah,
units, it's not this Horus Heresy thing where it's like, oh well, this existed 10,000 years ago, and like I have it because I held on to it. Sorry, anybody who wants to play old mech. Um, but it's like
yeah, right.
they, I'm fully in the field of Kill Team has only been positive for 40k, and your point is absolutely correct. There's no argument against it, but for me, it's just like if we didn't have Kill Team, I straight up just think that nothing would change for Codex releases. I think that they
Yeah.
would just
No, it would be top of the edition. Um, it would be top of the edition,
mm,
like massive, like everybody gets like a few
yeah,
bits and bobs here and there. Or if it's like Krieg, where it's like it's a model refresh and then
yeah.
they add, but that's a model refresh. That doesn't even count. I don't know if they added any specialty units for Krieg specifically. They just changed the heavy weapons and they changed the Death Riders.
Uh, the command squad.
No, command squads have been around. I guess you could say the artillery battery.
Oh, because there's a Catachan, a Cadian, and a Krieg.
That's heavy
Eh.
weapons, but they added an artillery battery, which is new. So I'll take that back. They did
All
add
right.
that, but also like
Also, the new Horse HQ guy.
yeah. But then like if you're relying on model refreshes, then that is kind of a catch-22 because your army needs to be old enough to have models to refresh,
Yeah.
which the ones that are not old enough to have models to refresh are the ones who need the new models, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah,
One thing I
it
will say
definitely
on that
helps.
point. One thing I will say on that point is Kill Team being a mixture of refreshes and new units is
Great way to handle it.
great way to handle it. Cause Krieg getting their first refresh through Kill Team and then Games Workshop being like, oh, people love Krieg is
No, no, no,
probably
no.
why they
This
beat Catachan for the
nah,
refresh.
man. This was not. This was planned. Ground up. This was planned.
Well, whatchamacallit, Commandos and Krieg came out in like start of ninth, late 8th. Like they're old, bro.
Yeah, but the plastic Krieg push was always going to happen.
Oh, yeah, yes. It was always going to happen. I'm saying I think that the Krieg versus Commandos Orc box and the fact that the Krieg kill team was almost always sold out is what made them do Krieg before Catachan.
No, no.
No?
Uh, from a guardsman's perspective, um, Krieg will always come first. Cadians are easy because it's just World War II.
Yeah.
They've gotten a little bit Gulf War with their vests, but I don't want to get in the weeds. Krieg will always come before Catachans. The Catachan fans are few
Rambo.
and far between these days. Yeah, they're all older guys, but everybody loves Krieg because
Yeah.
it's gas mask guys. You don't have to paint faces and hair.
Ah, so true. Um, but then immediately after Krieg and Commandos, we had Sisters Novitiates and Tau Pathfinders, which are like
Dude, I forgot the Pathfinders were a kill team. I feel
they're
like they've been a part.
they're still a
I feel
kill
like they
team
were a part of.
technically.
Yeah, but I feel like they were a part of Tau for ever. That's how old this is.
Yeah,
Like
this
you're
is
saying that you're beginning a ninth. I feel like you're wrong, but I'm
that's
checking the facts. It's not true. It's like it's true.
yeah. Yeah, they came out specifically in January 2022. Yeah. And that's for the Kill Team starter set, which is Krieg versus Commandos.
Which I think it was like Kill Team. I think it's like the third
Octarius.
generation or the second generation, but still.
This is the first time that it's been called Kill Team specifically. If there was a Kill
Is it?
Team beforehand, this is season 1 according to this website, which will be in the description below.
Sure. Okay.
So
Well,
like
according to that website, I'll believe that website.
hey man, it's got wiki in the name, so I just trust it
Dude,
inherently.
it's got wiki in the name. How can we not trust it?
Exactly. So like they they updated Sister Novitiates, Pathfinders. They put in Corsairs and Legionnaires for CSM. Got an update through Kill Team, not a Codex release. Just real quick, by the way.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh my god, is that why Legionnaires have so many like weird heavy
yes,
weapon options? Is because
yes,
they're a kill team?
yep,
It's like you can get one dude with like a heavy axe, one dude with like dual knives, one dude with a heavy weapon. That's crazy.
yep, yep. Which is, by the way, anytime you ever see a unit that's like, yeah, this guy has a gun, this guy has a knife, this guy has a sword, this guy has a hammer, this guy has a big gun, always going to be a kill team. Always.
Oh, dude, in my research for this, I looked up the Sanctifiers, which is a rather new.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's an Imperial Agents, it's rather new. Dude, it's literally just like they took a bunch of characters, threw them together.
Yep. Yep.
It's like it that would suck to run in mass. It's like
Yep.
okay, yeah, I have to worry. Like, I already struggle with war gear,
Yep.
but like, God,
Here's 28 characters, all with
yeah,
different war gear,
yeah,
all with
here's
different.
here's here's 7 guys that each do different things. And by the way, this guy doesn't have a close combat weapon, so if you charge wrong, yeah,
put him in the back.
he's got a pen and paper.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
Yeah. Then after them, we had Traitor Guard or the Bloodied, as you said earlier. And the Phobos
Goated
Strike
kid.
team was a kill team, not a Codex release, which for Marines would be, whatever.
Which aren't Space Wolves getting another Phobos release? That's
They're getting
just
scouts. They're getting a
it's just
scout specific.
Space Wolves. Yeah, Wolf Scouts.
Yeah. It's so scouts for every single other chapter is like you're the noob, but in Space Wolves it's like
Yeah,
you're the
because it's Space
special big
Wolves.
veterans.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pack leader A. Let's go down the timeline. I do want to talk about this because I think they're doing something interesting with
Mm.
this new release, but we'll get to that.
Okay. All right. So
What's
we'll
so
speed
we're
run
at Blooded and
Phobos. So
Blooded and Phobos.
then we have Euclidean Starstriders and Gellerpox Infected. Never seen any of these on the table.
So Gellerpox Infected is just the fuck, I'm forgetting the name. The Death Guard zombies. Poxwalkers,
Oh.
I believe.
Oh, are Poxwalkers originally a kill team?
No. They were in
Okay.
there. It was a model refresh.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Which, guess what? Poxwalkers infiltrate.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, wow, that is full circle. That is all right. And then I don't know what the Euclidean. Oh wait, no. The Euclidean Star Striders are in
This
Imperial
is,
agents now. They're like one of the
uh,
Imperial agents things.
are they?
Yep.
I That sounds right. I No, cause yes, cause the weird flying bug
Yep.
sting wings came out opposite of the Aquilons, which I know,
Mm-hmm.
which is later.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's just
It's like an
Imperial
Inquisitor's
agents.
retinue.
Yeah, dude, Imperial agents is like kill team the army.
Yeah. Which
It's
is
built for it's honestly I truly thinking about this now, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, "Hey, we've got like kill team people that want to play 40K. How do we do that?" Oh, we'll just make kill team the army so they can use all their kill teams, and then that's it.
Deathwatch, Grey Knights,
Yeah, and then yeah,
Sisters,
because
which is also has
sisters.
an exuberant amount of releases in Kill Team.
Do they? I thought they had just the novitiates.
They have 4.
Oh,
But there's
fun
only the one unit that's used on 40k.
in 40K.
But you can use the rest of them because if you go to a tournament and somebody bats their eyes at you and like actually calls a judge, just look at the judge, laugh, and point at the other guy because obviously they play Death Guard, and if they don't play Death
This is
Guard,
true.
they smell like Death Guard.
This is true.
But next we that's the end of season 1 of according to this Wikipedia page, which I'm assuming is just like the 3-year rotation that most settings go through in that regards. Um, Imperial Breachers versus Tau Crew, another Imperial agents, and Tau Crew. This is the first time Crew got an
Yeah,
update,
Kroot. Happy birthday, Kroot.
and I,
Plastic model
I'm also finding it,
and infiltrate.
yeah.
No, I don't think. I think Kroot scout. I don't think they infiltrate.
No, they infiltrate.
Fuck.
Yep, yep. Some crew scout, some crew infiltrate. In the re-release, for the kill team, they got the infiltrate baby. Then Karskin Guard came out against the
That's good.
Necron Hero Tech Circle something.
Nobody uses the Necron kill teams. They're not even like nobody
This
uses.
is all right. This is where we need to dock points away from the kill team uh, crew because they made a cool looking kill team. However, they put in a character that can't be bought by itself. So you have to buy the entire kill team for like I don't
That's not kill team's fault.
I
It's not kill team's fault.
but it look man, it has to be said. It has to be said. Like it is a mark. It is a mark. Even if it's not their fault. Look, when you're in a group project and Lil Timmy over there is sitting up with his thumb up his butt, your grade goes down anyway. So,
That's true.
like, is it their fault? No.
Okay, they
Is
put all their effort into the Kazurkin though.
they put all of the effort into the
Because the
Kazakin.
Kazurkin are goated, dude. They're
Kazakin.
so good.
Oh my gosh. As you
Fun fact, actually, Kazurkin, for me, Kazurkin is the honorary GSC kill team because of how their rule works, you're allowed to use the orders that they give themselves, even in a GSC army.
Yep, because it specifies on the datasheet.
Because it specifies you can't use the army rule to give out orders, but it does specify that you can choose from them and they give it to themselves.
Yep.
So they're the honorary GSC kill team.
Put a
Um,
stamp, thumb of approval.
and they're actually pretty effective as far as Brood Brothers
Combo
attachment
shooting.
goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're kind of a take all comers unit.
Mm-hmm.
It's just they're a little expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But models, honestly, I've been meaning to buy a box of Kazurkin because
Yeah.
that's the other thing is like Kazurkin for Scions, right? Because Scions is their contemporary. Scions come in a box of 5 for like $50.
Yep.
Kazurkin is like $60 for a box of 10. It's
Yep.
like they went out every time.
Yeah.
Um,
Just
I
numbers
love
on the
Kazurkin.
table.
I
Fun.
love the Kaz. I love the Kazurkin.
Yeah.
They're great. They're a great unit. They're really well thought out. I wish that much thought went into all of the other kill teams
Yeah.
because they have such a unique like and they're more expensive too. They break the mold so much. They're 110 points
Yep.
and they have their own like they have a bunch of really cool rules and really cool weapons and really cool models.
Hmm.
And if I think if every kill team was like Kazarkin, I wouldn't complain about like I wouldn't complain about them. But I do feel like they kind of got a little oh, just stick infiltrate on it.
What I
Call it
will
a day.
say is
Stick
that
infiltrate on it.
guard in Kill Team is like one of the few where they don't lose all of their warrior options once you put them on the 40k tabletop.
Yeah, because guard is war gear.
Yeah. Also, we're now covering the rest of the Imperial Agents army. Extraction Squad, which are the dudes with the shields, um, versus the Hand of the Archon for Drukhari, which is like apparently mediocre with the Codex. I don't know the details. I don't have a single Dark
Oh, for the
Elf.
Drukhari?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk to Drukhari players, so.
The one time he did, he was playing
The
the
one time
Madonna.
we talked to a Drukhari player, it didn't go well.
Spring break.
I'm I'm sure I'm sure there are nice Drukhari players. I have not met them.
Oh man.
But on the subjugator, on the point about the subjugators, by the way, or the exaction squad, which can be built into subjugators
Mhm.
and one other, um, that's also we're talking about like kill teams that pull their weight. The
Mhm.
subjugators pull their weight. They're 85 for 10,
Mhm.
right? They're dudes in power armor, but they have a 4-up invuln. So if you're playing like a knight's army, and they're imperial agents, so you can include them in any imperial army. You're playing a knight's army. Um, Stick them on your home field. You're playing tank guard, stick them on your well, not tank guard because cheaper options exist, but you know what I mean. Like you're playing a high elite custodians. They'd fit pretty well in custodians.
Mhm.
High elite small board presence where you just like 85 points is cheap. Stick that on your backfield. Have them huddle up. They have a 4-up invuln, so piddling fire's not going to kill them. You have
Mhm.
to deep strike in and charge them to take your objective, but they have a 4-up fight on death and not a bad melee profile.
Yeah.
Their subjugators are pretty good,
Yeah.
pretty well designed. You're only ever going to buy one, and
You're
you're going
only
to
ever
stick
gonna
it on
buy
your
one.
home objective,
Unless you
and
play
it's going to sit
Imperial
there.
Agents, all statistically unlikely those of you to watch this video because all 7 of you that exist out there.
Yeah. Hi, how are the top tables, guys?
They wouldn't know. They haven't been there in a few months.
Is it Did I say it wrong? Is it the subductor squad or the
I
subjugator squad? It's
it's
subductor,
eh,
of course.
of course
Subjugator's so much better, but whatever.
it's fine. They're British.
Um, yeah.
So
So those are they're not bad. They're
they're
not
not bad.
bad,
And
especially for 85 points.
that's like also where like air quote season 2 ends, and then we start to get into current edition Kill Team, which is like there's a giant release box for every single Kill Team. They're not typically released on their own at the start. They're typically only released for a box, and then a month and a half later then they come out. And like they come in with terrain, new mission packs, rules specifically for the guys in the box. Um, and the first unit of this edition is Space Marine Scout Squads and Eldar's Blades of Cain. Or, if you're no clue what we're talking about, the green ones.
The green ones.
All of them are
And talk about,
infiltrate.
dude. Also talk about pulling weight.
Yeah,
Scouts.
Scouts. And also,
Scouts are like must take for
every
every
Space Marine.
meta Marines list I've seen.
Yes, there's not a single Marines list where you don't have a single unit, because Infil Scout
Like
is beautiful.
infiltrate uppy downy.
Infiltrate, Scout 6, Uppy Downy. Huh.
They scout too.
They scout. They Infil Scout, Uppy Downy.
Yeah, you know,
They're just
it's
good.
if they're trying to make I feel like they're torn, right? And this is specifically the 40k people who are being handed kill team boxes.
Mm-hmm.
They're torn between wanting to make them super like commando, cool guy,
Mm-hmm.
go in like Kill Team. The lore of Kill Team,
Mm-hmm.
as far as I know, is like small skirmishes over highly valuable subjects.
Yes, it's the way that you
It
would actually
specifies
use
like,
Marines.
yeah, Krieg specifies that it's a veteran guardsman squad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like these are special ops guys, and so
Mm-hmm.
you stick them in 40K. Suddenly, there's not a lot of room for like spec ops in 40K because
Yeah.
ideally, if spec ops worked, you wouldn't be in the fight. Kind of,
Yeah.
it's the Alpha Legion problem.
Yeah.
Um, it's the GSC problem a little bit.
Yeah.
If spec ops worked, this wouldn't be a fair fight.
Yeah.
So trying to make a spec ops unit fit is really cool, and I feel like the 40K designers for Kill Team have kind of taken that and have gotten bit by the one that got away,
Yeah.
where they haven't been able to make it feel like an effective spec ops team, and they keep trying, and they
Yeah.
don't leave room for like things like the Kazakin or the Subjugators or the or even just good utility units like the Blooded,
Yeah.
going
Oh,
to bridging the gap between Legionnaires and Cultists
yeah.
in CSM.
I would also love it if they brought back a little bit of that philosophy with the Legionnaires and started making heavy kill teams where it's like, here's a unit of 5, this guy
Yes.
has a rocket launcher, this guy has plasma, this guy has a las cannon, this guy has whatever. Like,
It's not just spec ops dudes that are rolling through smoke grenades and firing silenced pistols. There are heavy infantry that are deployed. The Kazakin, the Legionnaires. Let's see what else. Technically, I guess the Raveners, Subjugators, the Breachers, Navy Breachers as well. We
yeah.
didn't cover those. Those are later, but
Yeah.
like that's one way to approach it. But
Yeah.
I feel like they're, and it might just be internal biases talking, but I feel like it's a lot of just stick infiltrate on it. They're T3, T4 to 4 up, 5 up
Yeah.
save
Yeah.
with like they get 2 special weapons and then oops.
Yeah.
Now you have a infiltrating unit to die turn 1
And
because
with the very next
oh yeah, go.
and with the very next box, they take that advice because it's the Mandrake for the Drukhari, which was an old as balls ugly unit that looked horrible, looks beautiful. They aren't just a unit you stick infiltrate on. They do that uppy downy shenanigans, but they're not. They are, you select a target with them and you go after that. They fulfill that spec ops kind of vibe as best as you can with 40K. And then they went against the CSM warp talent, like the new CSM like jump pack guys. I think it's warp
Warp
talons,
blades.
something like
Or,
that.
yeah,
It's
warp
warp something.
talons.
It, beautiful Night Lord models that are jump pack against mandrakes, and like also not an infiltrate unit. They're an uppy downy unit that like go in, kill something, disappear.
I will say I'm disagreeing with you on the Mandrakes. I'm looking at it's infiltrate stealth uppy downy. This is just the scouts. Um, but
Okay,
as far as the warp talons go, there you go. Some nice shock troopers that are meant to get in there and get stuck in.
as far as I'm aware, the mandrakes, you don't typically use them for your infiltrate. You have another unit that you use, and if you run mandrakes, picking targets. Is is
How many do you take in a unit? Is it 5-10?
I think it's 10 flat.
10 flat?
It might be
Because
split by a transport.
I'm looking, it's hitting on threes, 3 attacks, 501. Like that's no keywords.
What's their ability?
Like uppy downy.
That's it.
This unit out of engagement range of one or more enemy, remove it from the battlefield. Yeah.
All right, I eat my foot with that one. But yeah, no, the CSM beautiful. I guess oh, it might be the Codex where it changed. That might be my confusion because I've been watching art
Oh,
on
this is okay. I mean, yeah.
because Wapedia hasn't updated either.
Yeah, and Google Images doesn't have a date on when that data sheet was.
I could be wrong. Write in the comments below. Right.
Hey, Drukhari fans. We know you're watching.
We know you're watching from spring break.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
But anyway, next one.
Next, we have
Moving
Jaegers
right along.
versus GSC, which I mean, we can call it whatever. Like Jaegers was sick. Whenever I saw that, I was like, "This is awesome. I love Jaegers. The war gear looks cool. I like that they've got trench coats. I have infiltrate when I needed it because Votan used to be such a scout-heavy army. Now it's
Got rid
like,
of that.
yeah, it's better that they did. Um, I think it was a sick box. I still have the two giant little cube shipping containers. Um, and I mean, like, it's simple, it's effective. I One thing I dislike is that you can't use the kill team war gear on them. You have to pick
Yeah,
shotguns or
it's
plasma
just
knives.
flat.
Because like, I would love to put the anti-tank mine on one of the guys because the rocket launcher only fails me.
Which is crazy because almost every kill team that includes dude with bomb, which is a lot of them,
Yeah,
allows you to use dude
dude
with
with a
bomb.
bomb. Yeah, yeah.
So
I don't know why. We're gonna call it the Xenos tax and just
yeah,
take it at
sorry,
that.
you're not cool enough to be Kazuken with their
Apparently,
D3+3 Melta mine
apparently,
at during any phase.
during any
Rah.
phase, rah, reactive
Which
move,
actually I
rah.
found out Imperial agents have access to demo charges. The Navy breachers have access to the demo charges. The GSC demo charges.
That sounds like kill team.
Just funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, the breachers are a later kill team. But I want to talk about the Jaegers real quick.
yeah.
All jokes aside, because here we are. Let me put my speculation cap on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Jaegers introduced a whole other leg, or rather rounded out a whole nother leg of the Votan,
Oh yeah,
which was,
we had
but
no
it was
infiltrate.
you had the well, no, I mean vibes wise, model wise.
Oh yeah,
You had the cool dudes with like the flight jackets doing the bikes,
yeah,
and now you have the cool dudes with the flight jackets walking around. And then in your latest codex, you get a specialty only for Jaeger's transport,
yeah,
kind of leaning into that whole scouts thing. And I think that's really cool, and I want to see more of that, where it's hey, especially in newer armies, it's hey, um, kill team's not just an added nice to have unit, it's part of the army's identity.
yeah,
Jaegers are now, they've been cemented as part of your army's identity of as one of three legs.
yeah.
You have the heavy guys, you have the transport like the bubble vehicles, and now
Mm-hmm.
you have the dudes in the flight jackets,
Mm-hmm.
the scouts.
So
And I think that's really interesting, and
for the
I
fans at
wish that
home,
that would happen more.
for the fans at home, he's talking about the Hearthguard, the Hearthkin, and the Heimkier. The Heimkier being the Scouty, Commando, Bikes, and Jaegers guys. The
Oh
Hearthkin
my
being your
god,
normal
you know
bubble
their
guys.
names.
And the Hearthguard being the heavy armor like the Hecaton. Or it could be the Brokir, but like that's in with the heavy armor.
You know their
I
names.
bought and read the book. It was fine.
Yeah, it's okay. I read Ascension Day for GSD. I
Yeah.
get it. When you get a novelization,
You gotta.
you gotta read the one novelization.
Yeah, thank you, Gav Thorpe, for not making it bad, I
So
guess.
so yeah, I think that's a really interesting thing, and I think
Yes.
that's way that Kill Team can inadvertently, I suppose, add other, like, because complaint is, oh, you Kill Team can never be a vehicle. Well, here's basically a Kill Team vehicle.
Yeah.
Pretty
And,
cool.
like, yes, it took a faction release, but it was a faction release that clearly understood that the Jaegers were going to be out and had a plan for them.
Yeah, and you don't even need to be the other side, the Xeno side of the Space Marine box for 11th edition.
Yeah. So, like, in regards to fighting codexes for how good a unit is, I can just say this flat out. CSM has gotten more units in the past, like, 2 codexes from Kill Team than they have their codex release.
which is crazy game design.
Crazy game design.
Crazy game design.
Like,
Um,
but yeah.
do you? This is a long shot. Do you
Mm.
remember the last like? Because it was a character. Was it the Master of Executions that they got last time
The CSM?
for CSM? Yeah.
Oh gosh, they got some new guy on foot. It wasn't the
Yeah, like
fisherman.
the
New.
Mo. I feel like it's the Master of Executions, but I could be wrong. I know they just got a new Chaos Lord model.
Um.
It doesn't matter.
Fastor apparently.
Pastor does not count, bro. He did what?
Uh.
Get him out of here.
AI overview is saying Vastor.
Okay, well, and who controls the AI? Vastor. Fool that you are.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think that through. I'm sweating now.
Thank God this dude's not on a Forge world. Commissar to the penal battalion now.
Huh, I wonder what Vastor is. Let me type this in this encrypted computer.
Yeah, dude, typical Votan over reliance on the Ironkin.
I I would never use a computer if I could help it.
Oh God. No,
That's
but
funny.
I don't know. Regardless, it was a character that was walking
Yeah,
around, probably with some form of spike and or large weapon.
yeah,
Kill Team has given them warp talons, which are warp talons. This was it.
yeah.
Warp talons, which are new and
Uppy
cool,
downy, cool as fuck.
uh, cool as fuck. It's given them
Legionnaires.
Legionnaires, which is like crazy that a battle line is.
Yeah,
That feels like a hey, throw us a bone, man. We don't want to do the Legionnaire shit. Can I
yeah,
just copy your homework?
yeah. And then there's one more that we haven't gotten to yet.
The Felgor Ravagers?
I didn't even put them on the list.
I don't know if they're even 40k legal.
They are. You
Are
can
they?
take them. I don't know what they do.
Are they
They are
CSM?
they are a CSM 40k kill team.
Interesting.
Yep. The reason being is one of them has a chainsword.
Rah.
Rah. So, Jaegers, GSC, cool, fine, dandy. You know, awesome. Then we had the kill team that kind of like everybody was like, oh, oh yeah, kill team Hivestorm. Or for the folks at home, it was the new guardsmen that have the scions, and
Rah, Scions
Vespids.
get a release.
Scions, they're cool. I'm so glad they did. I'm happy. And also Vespids. Everybody was like, "Okay, awesome. I'm glad I got my crew, but why did my Vespids look like crap? Like why weren't they included? Like I get it was the crew Tau edition, but like come on, guys." And then almost a year later, but not a year later for Warhammer, that's top tier. You get Vespids that look good.
Yes.
Like
And then are never seen on the table.
I entirely disagree. I see one
Really?
unit of Vespids. Yeah.
Are they uppy downy deep strike?
Probably infiltrate as well while we're at it.
Oh yep. Yeah. Well,
Um
no, those are the stealth suits, which are now getting a refresh.
um so like again and like Hive Sword it had that sick trailer just like the Krieg
Does it?
versus Commandos.
Yes. Does it have a month of release?
A monthly release?
No, a month of release when this dropped.
I think it was January. Let me see.
Because I remember it's either on one end or the other of December because I remember the evil
It was
combination
before December.
of
It was early December or late November.
see putting on my speculation cap. Um that was entirely on purpose because guess what? Bridgehead dropped for
Yeah.
the guard Grotmus detachment bridgehead, and it
Yeah.
just so happened to double the amount of scions you can take.
Yeah.
Triple technically if you count the making scions battle line.
Mhm.
Um right before Bridgehead dropped, and
Yep.
then everybody refused to play guard.
Because it
Everybody
was
refused to
just
play against
so
guard
good.
for the next 3 months until an emergency patch.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was entirely on purpose. But I mean, on
Goated
outside of
release.
Bridgehead, yes, and
Goated
also
release.
outside of Bridgehead, they're really fucking. They have 6-inch deep strike
Mm-hmm.
as a base rule. Not even like a stratagem. It's 6-inch deep strike as their um
Unit ability.
unit ability. Yeah, thank you. Which is so good
It's so
because, and
nice.
unfortunately you can't take them in squads of 5,
Which,
but
like,
it's fine.
yeah.
Uh, they're locked at 10, and they're locked at 10, so you have to pay the full 100 points for them.
Yeah.
But
Instead of,
but
like,
like
85 for 5 or something.
yeah, but such a good, just a good, well-rounded. Because guard doesn't have a lot of deep strike.
Mm-mm.
More, they don't have good deep strike. They have the scions, but scions are deep strike and kill.
They
You
deep
need
strike,
you.
they kill whatever they touch, kinda now. And then they're T3 bodies with a three, like, maybe 3 up if you're doing shenanigans.
Yeah, you need your scions to kill whatever's around them when they land, because otherwise they're gonna die. You do not use scions for actions. So guard has been trying to fix the how do I do actions in my enemy's deployment zone
Yeah.
problem forever, because guard doesn't have a lot of infiltrate. They have ratlings, but ratlings, nobody takes ratlings for some reason. I don't know
They're
why.
bad.
Yeah, they're bad, but they're still infiltrate.
Yeah,
Shoot and
but,
scoot.
like, a unit of snipers that, like, can't kill anything.
Yeah, that's fair. But so for a while, I know this is a British thing. Shout out Morty and Glory. The strat reserved commissar was the solution to all of these issues. Where
What is he,
you have
45 points?
you have a 45. I think he might even be 35 points. You
Oh
have a
my god.
35 point commissar in strat reserves that is 25 mil base that just he just walks onto the board edge.
I lost my battalion.
Yeah, and I mean, and then you have Gaunt's Ghost, which is deep strike uppy downy.
Yeah.
But also that's potentially throwing away points
And
because
also
they're
they
not
kill
durable.
pretty
They're not
decently.
durable at all. They're not durable. No, 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 no. Nobody's shooting Gaunt's Ghost. Shooting Gaunt's Ghost, which, side note, the only reason why they're not a kill team is because they're named characters. They would be a perfect kill team release.
They would.
Give us please, me with my plate loaded full of food already. Please give us a 10th release of kill team. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Um, 10th first and only. God, if it wasn't so much effort, I would have a 10th army.
Oh man.
But anywho, you don't want to. They're not like they're good. They're great tech piece, but then you run the risk of their characters.
Mm-hmm.
So
Assassinate.
throwing away assassinate, 9-inch deep strike. So it's like the
You could
the
be
the
screened
Aquilons.
out.
Yeah, you can be screened out. The Aquilons do a really good job of just here you go. You buy one, put it in your back pocket. When you get that nice juicy behind enemy lines teleport homer. It's Locust now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, deploy Locust. Um, combo draw. You drop them in the back, and it's 100 points well spent because you just got 10 VP
Mm-hmm.
or 9, I suppose.
And also they do a great job of clearing space if you need to wrap it next turn.
Yeah, they're all right. Their weapons aren't the best, but they have a pip of AP on everything,
Mm-hmm.
which is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And I guess you get your Melton, your Plasma, but like if we're being so fucking for real,
They'll like
a
kill a marine unit pretty
a
consistently.
10-inch melt is not gonna do shit, dog. 10-inch melta, you don't even get within melter range with a 6-inch deep strike.
Oh, it's 10-inch total?
Yeah, it's
Based.
10-inch total.
Incredibly
It's
based.
because it's a melta carbine. All of their things are like hotshot carbines.
Throw
So it's
hazardous on it just for the love of the game.
It's like they're las carbines, so they're like 18-inch flat 2 instead of rapid fire with assault. So, you know,
Okay,
uh
that's kind of peak.
yeah, but like I like the equivalents a lot. I think they suffered for the sins of um
Bridgehead.
Bridgehead, and I think if you could take them in fives, even if it wasn't like half for half, even if it was like 75 for 5,
Mm-hmm.
you would see them
Every time
spammed
still. Yeah.
mercilessly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're nice. They're cool.
I
They're
I
good. Also great models. Holy shit,
beautiful
great
models.
models.
Bro, all right. I was playing at Cherokee one year, and a buddy of mine was playing against guard, and he was like, "Yeah, the Scions have a leadership of 5." And I looked at it, and I was like, "They're Gilliman." Uh,
It
that was incorrect, but they look beautiful.
should be. You don't get that beret from running away, man.
I with guardsman.
No, you shut your mouth. Scion, I'll take a lot of disrespect, but you will not attack the Scions.
I mean,
Hey,
if I did, they'd die.
how
So,
about how about this, man? How about this?
uh-huh.
Um, two things.
Yeah,
One, you can't take Scions in GSC because they're incorruptible.
uh
And
huh.
two, they don't survive long enough to run away.
There it is. All right.
They're
Cool.
Helldivers-esque, where they go in, they kill whatever they need to, and the only way they're walking off that planet is if everything that's hostile to them is dead,
Yeah. All right. Face.
which
Fair
is
enough.
never.
Which is never. They're the first to drop in, and they don't leave.
Yeah, I think these are Spec Ops done right, and it's not just the generic infill uppy downy,
I
because
agree.
they could have made these uppy downy, deep
Yes,
strike upsy downy, and
I
been
agree.
boring.
Also, the little turret is funny.
The little turret's funny, but um, I don't know if it counts as quote unquote being selected to shoot, so I don't know if you shoot it if it counts as if you can do an action after you shoot it or not.
I have
So
no idea. I've overwatched Scions on landing, so it hasn't it hasn't been a concern. Um,
feet first into hell, boys.
yeah, but now another one of my favorites. This was Kill Team Typhon. I'm so sorry, Admech. Like, don't get me wrong, Admech. This release was like cool. Like, the new unit you got is cool. Being able to move, shoot, do an action, and then move again is cool. Like, it's like a cool unit. It's servitors, which is like something that's slowly dying because they're ugly and old. And like, sure, I recall most people thinking, yeah, Admech was fun. Everybody was creaming over the Raveners. Mwah. The fact that you had a character unit possibility, a normal unit possibility, they each have their own different like rule set. Um, one of them is just to like rapid for free. The other is it gives the units crits on fives with like sustained into vehicles and monsters, which is like so good because now you can run a 10-man Ravener unit with 5 of them being the air quote character unit and the other 5 being the normal unit, all at strength 5 minus 2 2 twin linked. So
Wait, they
like,
can lead the characters can lead Raveners,
yes, the character
and
Raveners can lead Raveners.
5 is the max. I'm
5
assuming
is the max. So you can't do 15 now.
that's a weird weird workaround of how do I get a 10-man squad? Oh,
Well,
of
they used to be
course.
3, they used to be 3s and 6s.
Interesting. And now
Yeah,
there's just locked at 5.
they're just 5s now.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I think again, that's a really interesting thing to do with Kill Team of like, oh, yeah, they're characters now. I don't think that's been done or will be done for a while. And
I
I don't know,
think
it's a really cool rules interaction. It gives you another lever to pull.
yes. And like quite frankly, it's probably the only way you're going to be able to fit in NIDS into a kill team like that cuz otherwise it's 500 like Hormigons.
Or a lictor.
Or yeah, or like 3 lictors, which is like boo. Cuz like
It's
Raveners and Von Ryan Leapers are like, and Lictors, duh, but like they have that spec op. Nids have been around long enough to be there for that like early 2010s. Everything has a spec ops mode, and
Yeah,
Raveners and Lictors were that, and Von Ryans
they
were
were.
introduced in this edition, 10th.
Yeah, they were playing the Spec Ops missions in Modern Warfare 2.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly. So like the fact that they used this as an opportunity to update those ugly as sin Raveners.
hold on, I'm googling old Ravener's model.
Oh, it's real bad.
Hold on, let me
Zoom in
let
on the
me
one with
see
the
this.
corncob mouth, please.
Let me see that. Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
These are like oh God.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're basically mono pose too.
Yep. Yep. Look up the Red Terror while you're there, Hapless.
Terror 40. Just
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
evil.
Yeah.
The
That
hell is
was
this?
legal until this edition, by the way.
What the hell is
I
this?
could have bought that in ninth edition.
Oh, he big.
Yeah.
He's fucking massive.
Yeah. And ugly. So ugly.
God.
Um,
Oh, it's a Moloch character, eh?
yes, yes.
Oh God.
Because Trigons used to be able to be characters, and now in the detachment they can be characters again.
Yeah, but I mean, shout out the Ravagers, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
no, the Raveners are beautiful.
really cool.
And the paint
Really cool.
scheme looks awesome. I'm gonna be boring and still paint them as Spider-Man Behemoth, but
Oh, but like, yeah, that like blue and or like light white
yes,
purple.
yes,
Like,
where they're like weird and like it's not box art. It is straight up like I'm going to kill you.
yeah. No, I don't like that. I don't like that at
Beautiful.
all. In a good way, I don't like that.
Yeah. Um.
And that was opposite of the Battle Clade, which is just shoot and do actions.
Yes. They
That being
are
said, I've been watching. I watched a lot of. I watched all of the not LVO. I haven't been. I was busy
the
this
London
weekend.
Grand
But
Tournament.
yeah, the London Grand Tournament. A lot of the AdMech players were running Battleclade.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least one unit
Mm-hmm.
of servitors.
Because it's nice to have a unit in your brain that's like 70 points that you just don't care about. It does actions and then you
Yeah.
forget.
Also, they're like 6 plasma guns or something stupid like
Yeah.
that.
They have weird shooting.
They have like a weird amount of heavy weapons.
Yeah.
It's just they hit on 5s unless they're lead,
Yeah.
which
Which you'll lead them because the character's in the box. It's functionally
servitor
free.
battle clade. Yeah.
Um.
Oh, they can advance and do an action and shoot and do an action. See, that's like again, that's a really cool tech piece, and that's a
Yes.
way to do the whole like they're servitors, so they're not doing Spec Ops shit,
Mm-hmm.
but like the feel of Spec Ops is,
Yes.
oh, I'm gonna do actions,
I.
because it's like uppy downy is implied that that's your action monkey,
Yeah.
but this is like in the rules, this is your action monkey.
Yes. Yes. And I also like it because, of course, AdMech would have this be their kill team.
Yeah, right.
Like the robot, the meat bags that can't think and follow orders. You send one guy who can order them with them, so that way you only lose one guy.
Yeah. Nothing of value is lost.
Exactly. So
Except
like,
for it would be cool to get like if they expanded on like the Rust Stalkers or the Infiltrators.
yeah, I do
That'd be
agree with
really
that.
cool. Like something like that where it's like maybe like an elite version of that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is checking the box. This
Yeah.
is checking the box.
Yeah.
Holy shit! They get heavy arc rifle.
Yep. Yep. They get some jazz.
Jeez.
They get some jazz. Next we have our third and currently, nope, not even close to final. Sorry, we have our
No, not
third
even
sisters
close.
unit, with the Blood and Zeal. I didn't remember the names of these guys because I was more interested in the World Eaters Goremongers because that gave World Eaters Infiltrate that they did not have before.
Whoa, yeah, but they're like T3 no save models.
T4 5 up invuln.
The same Goremongers we're talking about?
It might be.
Don't get them confused with the Jackals.
No, not the Jackals. Not the Jackals. I know the Jackals are their cultists.
Because I ripped apart the Goremongers last time I
Oh,
shot them.
yeah,
I
no,
shot
no,
them with
no.
like piddling like stubber fire and they died.
They die easy. That's not the argument. It's just
They do
excuse
not
me.
have an invuln, I know that.
T4 that. T4 6 up.
Yeah.
And they have a reactive move if you move within. So like
Goremongers.
they're comparable to my vote.
They're alright.
Yeah, they're fine.
8 model infiltrate. It's
Yeah.
a weird number of models, but
can you guess? Can you guess why? Can you guess why it's 8?
oh, they have the grenades keyword.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
And they move
Not
fast.
there's not okay, but that's pretty because I'm looking. Only Goremongers, Jackals, and Berserkers have the grenades keyword.
Mm-hmm. That's
So infiltrate grenades.
Armies.
Well, okay, Tyranids player.
It's fine. I didn't want to use tank shock anyway.
Everything in GSC. You gave all your grenades to GSC. Everything has their grenades keyword in GSC.
Yeah.
Our stealth assassin sniper has their grenades keyword.
No Overwatch, by the way. No Overwatch.
No Overwatch, by the way.
So yeah.
Yeah. Again, that's adding a tech piece. That's
the models are beautiful. World Eaters needed a unit like this, and they didn't need a unit that could be fast and get in your face. They needed a unit that was thematic. You didn't care about if it died, whoopee. If it didn't die, also sick.
Yeah.
By the way, it's 8 because it's Korn's number.
Go. What?
Oh,
wait.
Huh?
No, it's 8 because kill team balance requires some units to be more and less because. Anywho.
Why didn't I think of that? Anyways, now we're on to leaks, which have been posted on the website. So it's like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Here's some leaks, buddies. First up, so the whole thing with the next 3 incoming is there's a new Necrons kill team incoming versus Deathwatch, which this is where Deathwatch belongs.
Kill team.
Kill team.
Where Agents of the Imperium belongs.
Yep.
It's kill team.
Yeah, and like everything about it is cool and whatever. And what I will say as well, it looks sick. It's another crypto thrall, but instead of it being, okay, here's a character that you can't use anywhere else, blah, 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 they really go heavy into the scarab aesthetic, where they, like, upgrade the scarabs. They give the scarabs heavy
the
weapons.
whole, like, canoptic thing.
Yes.
Which will be interesting, because the spider is such a cool concept and such a cool idea. It's just nobody takes it because it only buffs scarabs and nobody gives a shit about scarabs.
Yes.
But the fact that this kill team is, I believe, I haven't seen the pictures, but it's like it's like mini spiders with guns, right?
It's 2 mini spiders with guns and then like 5 other small dudes that like run around and do actions and aid them and have like Necron guns, and then the character
cool. Like it's like a Necron's Beastmaster almost.
Yes, exactly what it is.
Which is really cool.
Yes. And
sorely missing from the Necron's line.
Yep. And
the closest you have is a Technomancer on Wraiths, but
Yep. Yep. And then it's Deathwatch. It's Deathwatch. You know, guys, like
Deathwatch.
You have special weapons. Yeah.
Paint him black. He's got a special weapon.
Yeah, give one dude a hammer, give one dude a plasma gun, give one dude a melta. You've got it. You've nailed it.
They were those guys that you forgot were at the beginning Space Marine 2. Like, it's Deathwatch.
It's Deathwatch. Frost is shaking. He's mad that we're not respecting Deathwatch, saying it so that way the comments can say it too.
Oh, he's a Death Watch fan too.
He likes Deathwatch. He thinks they're
Thought it was
cool.
just Blood Angels.
No, he likes all Marines, bro.
Oh,
I will say he does not stand for God, what are the losers? He doesn't care about Iron Hands or
damn.
what? Headless guy.
Yeah, Ferris Manus is
Yeah, that
coming
guy.
back though.
Yeah, huh?
He's
Yeah,
coming back. He's the leader of. Mark it right here.
yeah.
He's the leader of the Legion of the Damned.
Uh huh. Yeah.
That's
Me when
how
I'm
it is.
delusional. Me when I'm
It's
delusional.
gotta happen. It's gotta happen.
Me when I'm delusional.
I'm exporting a friend of ours. I'm importing a friend of ours is Iron Hands fan.
Yeah.
So I'm importing his cope.
Yeah. Hey, if you didn't, he'd take to the comments and
I
be
literally
nice.
I sent him a message about something that was never gonna happen. And I said to the group chat for this podcast, I said, guys, it's gonna happen tomorrow. See, I play both sides and always come out on top.
Classic. Um, then after that, now we have our current final sisters kill team, and another one that looks
This,
beautiful.
the shield ladies, right? Like the Sacrosants.
Yes, it's sort of sacrosanct. They're not sacrosanct, but they're sort of sacrosanct.
Dude, I love the Sacrosants model. Side
Sacrosancts are
note, I love the
beautiful.
Sacrosants model. It's so good. If I
Um,
was a Sisters player, Reed, if you didn't steal Sisters from me, I would have a I would just spam Sacrosants.
yeah, yeah. What I
Uh,
will say as well, something that will make you happy as well, these ones don't have the gun behind the shield.
Good. That's the stupid. Anyway,
Anyway,
I'm
um,
glad they learned from their
and
mistakes.
this is the new Night Lords. Hey, editor, zoom in on that tongue. Closer. I love it. I love the new Night Lords. I love how goofy they look. Well, I shouldn't even say goofy. They're proper like over the top grimdark that wraps around to being fun.
Yeah, I'm
They're
interested to see what they do with these rules wise. If they're gonna keep them as specifically like, because you can take you can take World Eater Berserkers, you can take Scarab Occult. Are
mhm.
they going to put the Night Lords? Because where do you go?
So
All four of the specialty
Night
gods have their own
Lords
detachments now. Do you give Night Lords a model range and make them like shock troops?
Night Lords
Do
kind of
will
already have a model range between Warp Talons and Raptors.
And I know, but warp talons are correct me if I'm wrong, they were kept as generic warp talons. I'm wondering if this is going to be like this is the Night Lord's murder party where they're going to murder you.
So these guys are painted Night
Like
Lords
like
adjacent.
like trademark Night Lords.
So
Where it like it'll say
if anything,
like
the Warp Talons are like the Warp Talons that we covered earlier. They're straight up Night Lords. They have the paint scheme and everything. But these new ones in the Kill Team Shadowhunt, they're like jump pack kind of adjacent. I will also
jump
say that
pack
Night
use.
Lords are like just included in CSM. Like they have a detachment involving Battle Shock.
I don't well yeah, a detachment, sure. But I'm talking like
If
I
they
don't
were to
know.
get like their own army in the
Because
future.
it's like Corn Berserkers, Plague Marines, Rubric Marines, Noise Marines. Those are the
Hmm.
ones you can take in CSM that are like, oh, we're borrowing. I wonder if you'll get like, I don't know,
I
throw in Night Lord's Murder Party.
I think it might be the opposite, where other legions might be able to borrow Warp Talons from CSM or these guys
Interesting.
from CSM. I like
Because
in
well,
the
these aren't
view that
jump
you're talking
packs,
about.
there, bestie. These are not jump packs. They're
Are they
just
not?
fancy backpacks. No,
Kill Team Shadowhunt.
I'm looking at. Oh, I do not want to save this. I want to open it in a new tab. Yeah, these are just like fancy backpacks.
No, those are jump packs.
These are not jump
Yeah,
packs.
they are. They've got the propellers on the top. That makes them jump packs.
Send me what you're looking at,
I'm looking at the website.
because I'm gonna DM you what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
I'm looking at that.
they're straight up jump
Why is
packs.
it a fucking Spotify link?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
these are
Looking at the art, that makes sense.
yeah, they're jump packs. Hey,
This is what I was looking at.
Curse Claw.
So I was looking at the Nemesis
Oh
Claw.
no, that's the one that we covered earlier.
Oh, these are not Warp Talons.
Yes, but Warp Talons was also a kill team, I think, or I might have just been wrong.
And exposed.
Oh, actually, I just didn't cover these guys properly.
Okay. Yeah, because I knew Warp Talon. So, okay, in that case, good. CSM is actually all right. Getting back on track.
Yeah.
CSM is gonna get a jump pack, probably like a JPI equivalent, which
Well,
is really
they've
good.
had a JPI. The issue is that the other legions
Yeah,
haven't.
it's the Raptors. But the
Raptors, Warp
Raptors suck.
Talons, all that jazz.
Also, jump pack intercessors are, correct me if I'm wrong, they're battle line.
No.
No?
Mm-mm. You're thinking of assault intercessors instead of jump pack assault intercessors.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, no.
Well, let's hope that these replace the Raptors with something better than a Battle Shock test.
Yeah. Or maybe it's a new unit. I think it's a new unit because they're not called Raptors. They're called Murder Wing. Oh, Murder Wing Raptors and Warp Talons. Oh, is this an upgrade for both of them? Ooh.
A new multi-kit, perhaps.
Okay. So, all right. Murder Wing is probably kill team. Raptors and Warp Talons is for tabletop.
Yeah, which hopefully they'll update the Raptors rule to be something good. And
They did for the
don't just make it
Raveners.
uppy downy. Please don't make it uppy downy.
Just don't make it boring uppy downy.
It's gonna be uppy downy deep strike.
One of them, either Raptors or Warp Talons, one of them. Their rule is that they're able to uppy downy, but only after they kill a unit. So if they fully kill a unit, then they can go up immediately.
It's the Warp Talons.
Mm-hmm. Which is like,
oh, they changed that. It's just that in the fight phase, if you destroyed one or more units
it
this
used to be
phase
you
and
didn't
not
have to
engage
destroy
range.
the unit. You could just uppy.
Oh, you just like go in, slash them up, and go away.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. Another instance of, okay, this actually fits the vibe pretty well.
Yeah, one or more models. One word would change that. Destroyed one or more models this phase would make that a cool balanced rule. But
and
God, 125 for 5,
they're
270
good.
for 10.
They're good, dude. They're good. That won the London Grand Tournament.
Okay.
They're good. Like, I'm not even gonna begin to defend their points. They are good. But another thing.
No, they're not. They're hard countered by guard chimeras, hit on twos, reroll everything, auto cannons because they're fly. the Hydra anti-aircraft.
The Hydra Overwatch.
Yeah, the Hydra anti-aircraft model. It completely counters these guys, so they're bad.
The cowardly heretic fears the Hydra Overwatch.
The cowardly heretic fears 4 auto guns strapped to a chimera chassis.
But something else, and something that you mentioned earlier, but needs to be brought up. Maybe Kill Team will be able to do mounted in vehicles and like intense infantry. They did the Nightbringer.
Technically infantry.
The Nightbringer?
Technically infantry.
It's a monster.
Yeah, but he's a dude. Monsters? Okay, sure.
Okay,
monsters,
Gilliman's a dude.
Yeah, but first off, I don't agree that the Nightbringer should be in a kill team box. I think the Nightbringer wipes any kill team that is sent.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's kind of like me going, "Oh yeah, dude." So,
Coughing Baby
perfect
versus
example.
Nuclear Bomb.
Yeah, perfect example. Gilliman. Yeah, man. New kill team box. Guy number 1, guy number 2, a fucking Primarch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, it fits thematically, but I want to get ahead of your enthusiasm here. I do think things like Chaos Spawn or like, adding a few, because I looked it up. I was wrong about the Gellerpox infected.
Uh-huh.
That's just like, I don't think there's an equivalent. It's just like a bunch of weird bug things, and like it's like when
Vaguely
you're
Death Guard themed.
I don't even know if it's vaguely Death Guard themed. I don't think they transported it over 40k because they didn't have a it might be in demons,
Is it a curse to
but
cultists?
no, it's a demons. They were demon models. I don't know if it's a demons 40k unit. Does the distinction make sense?
I think so.
Um,
Oh, I think that's Sigmar.
it's a it's a 40k. It's the Gellerpox infected.
I I'm saying I think it might have been shifted to Sigmar. Maybe? No, it doesn't look like it.
No, it's just this is a random box of assorted things that you get that you can run as proxies for demons.
Yeah.
For demon soup or, chaos spawn. I've
Mm.
seen I've seen some of these used as chaos spawn. So, like having like monsters or like creatures or things that are less like again, less spec ops team with gun, and even more than just dude who is heavy infantry.
Mhm.
Having things that are more monstrous and more weird might be a direction they're taking it in. I
Mhm.
don't think they're ever going to go mounted because how Kill Team plays is it's very much like opening doors is an action.
Yeah,
You're not
I
going to
do
bring it. You're not
agree.
going to bring a motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah. I think running a Tillin Jackals inside a Space Hulk is a bad idea.
Yes, not inside of Space Hulk. They've got kilometer long. You could do it inside of Space Hulk, but like inside of like specifically like the chambers that Kill Team the game takes place in,
Yes.
doesn't make sense.
Like the way that I always think about Kill Team also is like that one time I played boarding action or boarding patrol, which was like
Yeah,
walls everywhere. If you get a
it's
clear
really
line
close
of sight,
quarters.
it's weird.
Yeah. So maybe they'll step a little more into like the monsters thing. I think this was another like backroom handshake deal where it's,
Yeah.
hey, oh, we can't have a fine cast Nightbringer model anymore,
Yeah, we
guy.
we really got to start getting rid of our resin. We
Can
really.
but we don't want people getting excited about Necrons anymore. So can we just throw it in an unrelated kill team box? And they go, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And another thing,
That yeah,
all of Kill Team drips.
dude, they're so well designed. Taking a step back from the model like rules, how they fit into 40k. Not a single one of these is boring.
They all drip with aesthetic. Not a single one is boring. Their posings are all beautiful. Even
And you
like
get so many bits with them too.
yes.
So much customization.
Like even the most boring of poses are still more dynamic than half the characters in Space Marines.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. If all models were kill team tier, like quality and thought and creativity, I really wouldn't mind dropping $50-$60 on a box.
Yes. I 100% agree.
This conversation has convinced me to go to my LGS and pick up a box of Kazarkin because I'm out of things to build anyway.
Yes. Like
I'm gonna do it.
I'm waiting for the day where I see Raveners in store so I can just buy them.
Never gonna happen.
Nah, well, give me 5 years maybe, or if I stand outside the store when they're restocking every week.
So I have so again, kill team appreciation post.
Kill Team Appreciation Post.
I have a curveball to throw at you. And
Okay.
this is something we've talked about, but not in regards to this video. So kill team, separate game, separate model range, incorporated into 40k, right?
Uh huh.
All right, last kill team. Coach.
Last
Side
Kill
note,
Team.
also, this kill team from the pictures, all the walls are like Necron Tomb World walls.
Yes, all three of these are. The theme for this is like this is air quote a season where all of these are taking place inside like on a Necron tomb world.
That's really cool. And I
Yes,
guess it justifies the Nightbringer's presence.
that's
It
kind
might
of
be It might be like
A big final
this thing
boss that everybody
exists
has to
in
team up
this
against.
room. Yeah, this exists in this room. Um, don't fuck up.
Yeah. Which like I
Don't
kind
fuck
of
up.
I also think that's cool in like a Spec Ops idea where it's like, yeah, no, like if we're caught, Satan is
The
coming through
night
the doors.
the Nightbringer moves D3 rooms per turn.
Yeah. You can either open that door or hide.
Yeah. So that might be interesting. That my guess is it's not on the Nightbringer subject, and then we'll move on to the last one. I don't think it's a note of where they're going in the future. I think it was a deal between, oh, we need a new Nightbringer model, and also let's introduce something other than the traditional rules that we were doing. Let's experiment. Let's have maybe a third party danger. Let's
Hmm.
have a some form of like, I guess environmental hazard is a little underselling the personification of a death deity, but an environmental hazard on the board that neither player controls that will ruin your day if you're not careful.
Which like if you're playing Kill Team, you're not trying to play a balanced game. And like whenever I say that, I mean you're not showing up to lose, but you're not showing up to like, okay, if I do this and if I do this and if I do this, I have an 83% chance of this game going my way, blah 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 blah.
Does Kill Team have a competitive scene?
No. Well, yes, there's tournaments, but it's like you never hear people cheating in Kill Team.
It's the 40k little brother.
Yeah.
Okay. But how stealth suits?
Uh
Wolf and
all right.
Scouts.
All right. I'm gonna drip about Tal stealth suits real quick. I think that the way
Okay,
that they
cool.
redesigned them is beautiful. They go away from the ugly old like 2010s like everything like future is flat panels. They go away from that and they really delve into the beautiful 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 circles like spherical shape like aerodynamics matter for this unit that flies and turns invisible and doesn't want to like be noticed. They really delve deep into that. And like, yeah, the paint job doesn't make them look stealthy because air quote they're invisible, but they look cool. They look better. They're like it's just poses are better, the guns look cooler,
I
everything
was
about
gonna
them is
say
better.
the poses
The
are the big
poses.
thing for me because like I'm looking at the old stealth suit models, they're all monopose
Yep.
essentially.
Yep.
Like there's different cadence of step, different like level of gun, but that's about it.
Yes.
Whereas these are like it feels like they're actually sneaking.
Yes. And
And that's the cool thing. And I don't know much about Tau lore, sorry to interrupt you,
no no have
but
at it.
I don't know much about Tau lore, but I do know the people in the stealth suits are commandos themselves,
Yes.
which the old model makes it look like the suit is doing all the work.
Yes. Yes. Like
Whereas the new models look like, oh, these are dudes in suits that are stealthing.
yes, that one animation where there's a Krieger just taking a shovel to a stealth suit, like that's what the
Yeah.
old model looks like. The new models look like
Yeah,
professionals.
new model looks like that they'd fold that guy in an instant.
Yes, and they mix that just right mixture of Titanfall aesthetic and Gundam aesthetic. I could see the stealth suits running around the big like mech suits. I like in my brain I could see that as a reasonable consistent thing that happens. Like it's so rare. Like guard perfectly fits with tanks because that's our history. We know that's what happens. But
Yeah.
Tau, they don't run tanks like that. They run here's a dude in a suit, here's a dude in an even bigger suit. So like you need dudes in hypermobile suits to keep up with your hypermobile tanks. So like
Yeah.
designing the smaller guys around it to be more like they're not trying to take shots away from the guy. They're trying to clear the path for the big guy or they're infiltrating and like it works either way. Ah, yes, aesthetic
And
wise
also
infinitely better.
I actually have the new suits. I was going off memory. I have the new suits in front of me.
Yeah.
the heads are articulated.
Yes.
Like they're looking around in different directions,
Yep.
whereas they're not literally. Yeah, I see what you mean. This seems like more like a suit of tech armor and not a bubble mech that doesn't look like it have a person inside.
Yes.
I mean, hell, this dude's got a knife strapped to his belt. Like this baller as shit.
Yep. Yep.
And also, hey, guess what? This guy's got a bomb.
This guy's got a
He's got
bomb.
oh, there it is. This is the one guy with the bomb.
There's
It's
the
kill
guy with
team.
the bomb.
It's the
It's
guy with
kill
the bomb.
team.
Kill team guy with the bomb.
Exactly.
There he is. He's got a bomb.
Yeah. I mean, it's sick. I like it. It's beautiful. Wolf
I'm actually
Scouts.
excited for the Wolf Scouts. And
Huh?
this is because one thing that it's just one side thing that was pointed out to me. Um they have a rune priest in Phobos armor,
Yes.
which is new. And I'm excited. There's a guy with a bomb. Watch out. There's a guy with a bomb. No, but like, cuz I might not play Space Wolves, but I do recognize when a model is designed ground up to have incorporated bits of like detail,
Mhm.
and when the other people have just been given the upgrade kit, which is here's a bunch of wolf
Mm.
skulls and pelts and belts and knives. Go
Mhm.
put them on normal Marines. I got the GSC upgrade kit. I didn't put it on any of my guys because I'm like, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
It's literally just knives and cult icons. So it's nice to see like it's nice to see like the idea of like ground up integration of these tiny details, the wolf skulls on the gauntlets, the fur on the jump packs, the like specialty knives, the like feathers and the wild braided hair. It's a really cool look. If I wasn't, if I was a Space Wolves fan already, I would buy them. If I was any way interested in Marines, I would buy this.
Yeah. And there's a wolf, so you can drill the butthole. Uh,
Yeah, because if your gun can't shoot without drilled holes, your wolf can't poop without drilled holes.
you
Like,
gotta do it.
it's
You gotta do
animal
it.
cruelty.
It's animal cruelty. Yeah, no. I mean, me and my buddy were joking. Not Hapless here, but buddy that I was working out with the other day. We were like, there's one of our friends who plays Space Wolves like only, and he's amazing at the game. And me and him were like, yeah, the scouts are now going to get a 4-up invuln with Uppy Downy and Infiltrate and Infil Scout and all this and that. And it's
Yeah,
like,
watch them fuck this up by going, "Oh, this is just an alternate model for Scout."
yeah,
That would be evil.
it would be so funny. But wolves are very well loved this edition. This is, I think, like the only time this edition where a kill team has come out after the Codex, other than like multiple years.
Yeah.
Because or either a year or multiple years. Well, I guess the
Yeah,
well, no, because
I
that
don't
came
know.
out more
I'm
than a
not
year.
sure.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at these guys. I think they're gonna be more like shock troops than
Yes.
scouts.
I think instead of spec ops, I think they're gonna be much more incentivized to run at you.
Yeah, this is gonna be I'm choosing one thing to kill and killing it.
Yeah.
A good spread of heavy weapons. Hopefully they keep the mine rule. A rune priest as well, so shenanigans there. Plasma
Shenanigans.
pistol, plasma gun, bolter sniper.
The guy with the knife.
Yeah, and they say it's frost rimmed combat blades, which I don't know if that's a lore thing or if that's
It's like
just
the
them
metal on
adding fluff.
it's the metal from their home planet.
Yeah. So I think this is really cool.
It is a
And
beautiful kit.
again, it's a beautiful kit and what was the let me give me a second to compose my thoughts. The last few releases have been interesting rules wise.
Um
From Hivestorm onward were kind of interesting rules wise. It was the 6-inch drop, it was the Vespids, it was the Raveners, the Admech, uh
Sisters aren't in, but World Eater just got infiltrators
yeah, they got Infiltrator or whatever. That's a miss. But like, the last four
that are out right now.
that are out right now, three were really interesting. or I guess I would say out of the past like 6 kits, or last 8 kits, 6 have been really interesting.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And like
and
Jaegers
I'm
aren't
excited to see
bad.
what they do with these.
Jaegers aren't bad. They have a reactive move, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
no, they're good, but they weren't interesting.
yeah, they're extremely simple and like they're cool, they're well designed, but they're not the juice they could
But
have been.
this release, the Tau and the stealth suits
Yeah.
and the Wolf Scouts, they are getting released into 2 armies that already have that infiltrate uppy downy
Mhm.
niche filled.
Mhm.
So they're gonna have to, ostensibly, they're gonna have to create something new and something exciting, which I'm personally looking forward to.
Yeah.
Because I think no matter no matter who gets it, new rules bring new life to the game.
Yep.
And take this as a GSC player from 9th edition who had the only access to 3-inch deep strike. You will eventually get those rules.
You will eventually get those rules.
You'll eventually get those rules. It would the rules will trickle down to you at some point.
The second it hits Marines, it's free game.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that doesn't matter who actually ends up getting the rules. I think if new interesting rules are introduced, then that is a good thing,
Yeah.
and that should be celebrated.
I agree. I agree. I also now that every army has a mandatory infiltrate unit because Kill Team has made the rounds.
Yeah, and we're in a Cold War where infiltrate is like, oh, if they have infiltrators, I need infiltrators. Otherwise,
Yes.
I'm going to be deployment jailed. But
Yes.
if I have infiltrators and they don't have infiltrators, I'm going to deployment jail them.
Yes. Now that every army has it because Kill Team has made the rounds, I think we'll start to see cool new rules.
More Raveners, more Khazarkin, more
Yes. I
Aquilons,
think we'll see more Spec Ops. Like, I'm
more interesting rules attached to
GW!
interesting models.
GW! Give me Ironkin with trench coats and my life is yours! So yeah, in regards to like if you're actually getting more units in the game in from Kill Team instead of Codex, if you're not Marines, I think that you can consistently rely on Kill Team to support you more than a Codex release.
I think Kill Team is just a more favorable because a bad Codex, your army is ruined. A bad Kill Team unit is a unit you don't have to buy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but again, none of these are bad
None
units.
of them are
I don't know if there's a
bad.
bad unit on the list. There's just some are boring and some fill a niche that already exists. But then like I know there's ones that we completely missed. Like I know commandos are cool. I just can't talk about them because I don't know what they are. You
They're
know?
yeah, like yeah. And
So like I think a Kill Team release is like it's it's a lot lower stakes
yes.
than a Codex.
Yes. Nobody's going to be mad at a bad Kill Team.
But God, the units you get from a like specifically unit wise, the units you get from a Codex release versus the units you get from a Kill Team wins every single time.
Every
And
fight.
I'm glad that it's not tied to Codex releases either, because
Yes.
during the grim, dark future of post Codex, for like forgotten by GW,
Yeah.
sitting there scrolling through news, happening to see that your army is getting a Kill Team is like, yippee!
Oh
We still
yeah.
exist! We
Oh,
still exist!
sweet. I can have a hobby with my favorite army again.
Yeah, oh, my perfectly filed down 2K list that I probably own 3K points total for to swap out as needed. I
Mhm.
can finally paint something that interests me again. I don't have to
Yes.
go to my third or fourth army to
Yes.
stave off the boredom. I love
Yes.
you, Kill Team.
Yes. Kill Team yeah. Kill Team is delightful.
I love you, Kill Team.
I'm glad that the community is a part of it. And I think with that, until next time, lads.
Take care. Have fun.